your love.
Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? We are back again. This is Black Wall Music LLC, and this is your boy Clue. We got something real special for y'all today. It's actually one of my first, episode 5. This is one of my first. We have our first up and coming R&B artist, and I swear to God, she is amazing. I'm gonna let her give her own introduction, but I'm gonna stop talking. Go ahead, start.
Hi, everybody. So the name is Shai Monique, and I'm out here trying to bring real R&B back.
Word. Okay, simple. All right,
That's it.
Shai Monique, and of course, you are from the beautiful hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina. Definitely always got to hold it down. But yeah, with that, let's go ahead and just jump into the questions. So like, tell me about your musical journey, because like, I know as long as I've known you, at least you've always been singing. I remember we were supposed to actually sing together at a wedding a long time ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we were practicing in the living room. Like, man,
Crazy.
that's when I used to think I could sing. I don't sing, but yeah,
There you go.
but yeah. I'm sorry, but
So
tell us about your journey, though.
honestly, I've been singing as pretty much as long as I could talk. I've been singing since I was a little baby. Let my mom tell it. And as far as I can back as I can remember, it's probably like 3 years old.
Okay.
Singing like Yolanda Adams, Fred Hammond, gospel stuff because my parents are both pastors. So I grew up in the church, and that's where my love for music started, was in the church. And then just throughout my life, I started writing when I was 10 years old, um, and really like caring about music as a teenager, just sitting in my room listening to Usher's Confessions album,
Man,
listening to Lauryn Hill, listening to, Brandy and Mariah Carey, and you know what I'm saying? Just
okay.
getting into really good music. So,
Was it always like
um,
an R&B thing, or was it ever like a hip hop thing, or a country thing, alternative?
am I back? Can you see me again?
Oh yeah, I could see
Sorry about that. Actually, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
you. It's all good.
Black people would disturb you.
Hey girl, I see
um,
you on there. I see you.
right. So, I'm sorry. What was your question?
Yeah. So was the music you were listening to? You said that real good music. Was it always just
Mm-hmm.
R&B? Like, was it hip hop? Was it country? Like,
R&B, hip hop, mostly gospel and R&B though.
gotcha.
And like, I would listen to stuff that was from our generation, but like my mom, she loved Marvin Gaye. She loved, Al Green. She loved,
Mm-hmm.
um, who else did my mom really, really love? I mean, just those good R&B singers. My dad loved Anita Baker. You know what I mean? So I was listening
Yeah.
to R&B. I was listening to jazz. I was listening to gospel. I love country music. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So there's a little bit of all of that sprinkled into who I am as an artist.
Gotcha.
Definitely.
Okay. Okay. And talking about who you are as an artist, I know that definitely stems from who you are as a person. So, like, how was it growing up in Charlotte? And on the West Side,
Oh yes.
yeah,
I
like,
mean,
tell us,
it was what it was. Like, I grew up on the west side, like majority of my life. I've lived on all sides of Charlotte,
yeah,
but the majority of my life was spent on the west side. I grew up off Bradford Drive in Westchester Apartments. Wanderwood. I lived there when we were in high school.
yeah.
I lived in Columbus Circle, which was not far from
Mm-hmm.
Wanderwood. Just I'm a West Side chick till I die.
Right.
It was kind of harder growing up. Like we didn't have a lot. We didn't have a lot of money. My parents didn't buy their house until I was 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't grow up with a lot,
That's when
but
y'all
I
lived over
was.
there by Eastern Mall, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
And but I mean we were rich in spirit. My mom always
Mm-hmm.
said even if you don't have a lot, you don't have to look like you don't have a lot. You don't have to act like you don't have a lot. So I was always just carrying myself in a way that was gonna be a good representation of where I come from. So it, life wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it wasn't easy either. So a lot of that has shaped who I am as a person, who I am as an artist. You know, most of the things that I write about is relationships.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a relationship that I've been in. It could be something that I heard one of my friends talking about, but it's all really real shit.
True. Okay. Like that. Okay. And so I mean, you mentioned your mother and your father definitely being the music inspirations, as far as what you were listening to. But I guess like what other inspirations did you kind of have as you were growing up, as you were kind of coming into who you are now in your career?
I would say my biggest inspirations musically were Brandy. That's my favorite singer. Period. Mariah Carey, because I was a soprano. I always wanted to hit those, Mariah Carey notes. I couldn't hit them, but I could get up there now. I used to be able to get up there when I was younger,
Yeah.
but um, let me see, maybe like I said, Yolanda Adams, Fred Hammond, Kim Burrell. I love, like I said, country music, Shania Twain, Faith Hill, Leanne Rhymes. So it's just a bunch
What
of
about in your
different
personal
people.
life though?
In my
In your
personal life, my mom was my favorite singer. Period.
wow,
My
that's
mom was,
love.
she's
That's
still a
love.
beast. And she always, worked with me with singing, with harmonizing, with, coming up with my own, finding my own voice.
Yeah.
Because I can, and I still can to this day, mimic any singer. I can mimic them. Like I can sound just like them, but she wanted me to find who I was as an artist and
Okay.
who I was as a singer and really hone my own sound. So that, just singing with my mom, being on different choirs, praise teams, stuff like that throughout the years really, really shaped my voice and my sound.
Okay. Okay. And I mean, we talk about your sound. I mean, with that being said, let's go ahead and move into the video intermission. I'll let you bring in your video.
All right, so this is a clip from my new single. It's called Get With You. It is a song about just having a crush, but it's on your friend. It's like, all right, we cool or whatever, but why can't I get with you? Like I'm trying to see what's up. So that's
Okay,
basically what the song is about. Like, we cool, we rock with each other. Like, let's take it to the next step. So here is Get With You.
let's go.
When I look at you, I see a perfect picture. You become a part of me. Can't imagine life without you by my side. All these feelings, boy, I just don't want to hide my love. Tell me why I just can't get with you. It could be all you ever needed if you see that. I just wanna be next to you and make your heart feel love for me. Tell me why I just can't get with you. And baby, I know that this is real. Nothing can explain the way I feel. And I wish you knew I'm the one for you. For you.
All right, man.
I'm proud
So
of
yeah,
that.
what y'all think?
I'm proud of that right
That,
there. Listen.
I love that video. Like that song, just the beat. Like I mean, as soon as the beat dropped, I just immediately just felt like I just had like Source magazine. I mean, like on my wall, I was sitting there chilling. Like it was an older vibe. I mean, an old school vibe, but you made it your own.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that
it
was the
just
idea. That was the idea. It was just like, you know, missing that good R&B, that good music, that, you know what I'm saying? Just because there's not a lot of it out right now. A lot of the music is very, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's very surface. It's very, it ain't no depth to it. and the lyrics are very basic. And so I wanted to, give not only some lyricism, but just a part of me. And it's been a long time coming because for a while, like I refused to create. I refused to release my music because I felt like I don't want to give people the opportunity to judge something that's so near and dear to my heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But scared money don't make money. You can't be afraid to show who you really are because people who are real recognize real. So if real people rock with me, that's all I care about. I don't really care about the fame and the fortune. It's more so about people seeing who I am and really loving my music.
And what kind of advice do you have to those artists that were kind of in the same place that you were at one, um, not really knowing, when to kind of jump out there and actually do that last push? Like, what advice do you have to them to really send them over that level?
Hmm. I would say don't overthink it. I am very guilty of just overthinking things and just really making them bigger than they have to be and making them more difficult than they have to be. And at the end of the day, if it's what you love, if it's what you want to do, if it's if it's what makes your heart happy, do that shit and do it with everything you have in you. You know what I mean? When I write a song, when I record a song, when I anything that I do when it comes to my passion, I put 100% of me in it. And those who love it, thank you. And if you don't, that's cool too. It ain't for you.
Yeah.
So, if you feeling like you don't want to pursue it, do it anyway, even if you're scared. Do it scared.
So just jump out there regardless of what you're feeling at the moment.
Jump.
Just go.
Listen, jump off the cliff. No parachute. Just jump and just know that you will land where you're supposed to land because fear really is one of the major things that holds people back from their greatness. I could have been doing this. I could have been doing it.
Been singing for a minute.
Like
Yeah.
I've been singing
Yeah.
my all my life, and I allowed one fear into my the thoughts of others. And it wasn't even like nobody ever said to my face, you can't sing.
Yeah.
You don't look like a singer. You don't, you know what I mean? Nobody ever said that to me, but it was in my own head. I was doing it to myself. You know what I mean? Like we create things in our own mind and hold ourselves back from our greatness. Nobody is holding us back but us. So the moment that you get to a place where you like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I
Yeah.
forget it. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody think. This is about me. It's about what you love and what you want to do. When you get to that point, there's nothing that can stop you, ever.
That's awesome. That's some awesome advice. Like I really love that because I feel like just so simple words, somebody's gonna listen to this and it's gonna take them over that next level.
I hope they do. I hope it does, honestly, because you know you don't want to leave this earth with what ifs and with your all of your gifts have atrophy. You know what I mean? Like when you don't use your limbs, they begin to die. When you don't use your gifts, they begin to die. When you like these are God-given things and nobody sounds like me. Nobody looks like me. Nobody is who I am. So that's what makes me special, period. I don't care about nobody else. I ain't worried about nobody else. I'm worried about me. I'm gonna do me because I'm the only Shai Monique out there.
That's real. I mean, with that, man, what's next? Like, I mean, is there an album coming soon? An EP? Like the next
Yes,
single? Like, I
yes,
mean,
yes,
what's going
yes.
on?
I just finished up another song. I'm just working right now. I'm just working. I want to have an EP out soon. Um, I'm a numbers person, so it got to be the right time. It has to align perfectly, or else I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So When the time is right, I'll release an EP, and I'm working on it. You know, right now I'm always writing. I'm always just looking for inspiration wherever I can find it, and just keeping myself um, in the mindset of music. And it's what I love. So I'm definitely gonna be releasing some more stuff very soon.
Definitely looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that because I mean everything I've heard you put out is awesome. It's been amazing so far. Like I really love your voice, just to be able to carry it, and really just not just your voice, like your content. You know, you're putting things out there that have some substance. I mean, it's okay every once in a while to listen to things that don't have substance, but
Right. I
sometimes I
mean,
actually want to be putting my feelings a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
everything has its place. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I don't knock people who make music that's just for bopping, just for going to the club, just for hitting a lick. You know what I'm saying? It's a place for that. It's a place for
place and time.
everything. And I'm just that person that's gonna put you in your feelings. That's gonna make you think about your ex, and that's gonna make you think about making love. And you know what I mean? That's just
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
So, and the basis is making you think, opening up your mind, elevating your thoughts. You know, I don't want to be the person that brings people down. I want to be the person that lifts them up. So if that's what I'm doing, and whoever receives that from me, I'm happy. I'm happy no matter what.
That's beautiful. Okay, okay. And kind of coming to the end, kind of wrapping things up. I don't know if you've been able to tie into any of my other lives, but every live I kind of have a little sneaker portion. I'm kind of a sneakerhead, so I kind of showcase some shoes, and kind of really excited about these. I actually just got these in probably about 2 hours ago. But
Ooh.
these are the
Ooh.
Reebok Kamikaze Jacko Kazi edition, the Halloween edition. They got
I
the
love
pumpkin on the
that.
bottom, and on the inside, I haven't even I haven't done like I haven't done anything with them. Like they're fresh out the box. Box itself is insane.
That's so
Uh,
dope.
yeah, so like I said, yeah, every episode, I definitely give my viewers
Giving
some
Halloween
shoes.
fall vibes.
Yeah, the Halloween vibe, the little subtleties, like the little orange and with the little orange. Yeah, and then of course, speaking of what I have on, this is something that's this December's coming up real soon. It's gonna be a cold winter. So definitely look out for some things that I'm gonna be dropping out. But anyways, with that being said, we're gonna wrap this up. This has been a lovely, lovely, amazing interview. Thank you, thank you for coming on here. I mean, I really appreciate that. Like I know, we go back, but I just appreciate the fact that you still decided to bang with me. So thank you for
Yes,
everything that you do.
of course. If you listen, I support Charlotte people. Even if Charlotte people listen, Charlotte, I love my city, but it's got some shit with it. And people only want to support the popular people. That's just what it is. And, I'm a rock with who rock with me. If you hit me up want an interview, I'm gonna do the interview. And we go back. We go back. Like
Like,
12, 13 years. You know what I'm
for
saying?
real,
So
yeah,
I rock with you, and I appreciate you having me on and giving me a platform to talk about my music, and showing people who I am.
for sure, for sure. And please let the family know. I tell them what's up. I'm sending my love and everything, and we about to sign out of this. I appreciate everybody for coming on here. I'm sorry, real quick. I'm gonna look at some comments that came in. People are definitely loving your music. They loving the song. Somebody said she's speaking facts. So yeah, they definitely they loving what you're putting out there. So yeah, the people are definitely is well received. So I definitely wish you the best with everything that you're doing. Don't hang up after I go live, but like I said, everybody, thank you for watching. This has been another episode of Black Wall Music LLC, episode 5. Shai Monique, Charlotte NC, up and coming R&B artist, signing